Hey everybody, Arthur here with another figure review. Today we got 1/6 scale Sideshow Collectibles G.I. Joe Duke. As you see, he is beautiful, and to me he's one of the most iconic heroes in G.I. Joe. One of the more iconic leaders, I guess you'd say, but definitely a solid figure. And I want to thank Kevin Womack for teaming up with me on a deal, and we each got some Sideshow Collectibles out of it, which is good. And he's allowing me to review his Duke. And the G.I. Joe and the Cobra Sideshow Collectibles, the G.I. Joe ones, they come with the base like so. It says G.I. Joe on it. Then you get the stand that pops in, so you can really hold him up, and he's actually standing on his own, so you don't really need to worry about it. I put him on the stands once I display him, just because you can never have too much support. Now, he comes with a buttload of accessories, now multiple hands and things like that. I'm not really going to dive into that, as there's a lot of hands that, you can switch out. He even comes with a bunch of accessories, and a whole bunch of them are actually on the figure itself. One of the accessories that's not on the figure is one of his most iconic weapons, in my opinion. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, if you've seen the cartoon, this laser rifle, to me, is one of his most iconic weapons. You got nice little sculpted detail. It's painted very cartoony in a sense, so it's a pretty solid sculpt, and looks exactly like the laser rifle he used. So that's pretty cool. That's actually, usually you get a lot of realistic weapons. It was cool to see a laser weapon. So I'm going to bring Duke in here a little bit closer. And first off, let's take a look at that face of his. I'm not going to take the helmet off because there is a lot going on under there. But look at that face sculpt. That is gorgeous. The shine on the eyeballs. And actually this helmet look is almost like they combined General Hawk and Duke together with this whole helmet look. But the detail on this is insane. Like, you see the little microphone here can actually extend out and slide back up. Goggles are usable as well. You can shift those. I wonder if actually how bad this would be to take this all off. Let's go into his backpack. But you can see he has his blonde hair underneath there. Let's go ahead and take it. Yeah, let's take his helmet off. All right, now taking the helmet off wasn't as bad. It had a lot going on with the helmet. There is some bad news that I will have to let Kevin know about. Is you know how I was pulling on the microphone thinking, oh, it's like extends stuff. Well, that wasn't the real place it was supposed to be. If you can see where his earpiece is, a little bit looks like, I don't know if it was glue or something, but the microphone's broken. It's supposed to be like right here. So they just sort of rigged it up there, and I was like, oh, cool, it extends. No, it was broken, and they just sort of rigged it up there. So that's why you gotta be careful with some of these deals that you do with people. But honestly, we still, in my opinion, got a heck of a deal. So that helmet is gorgeous. It's all strapped in, like, insanely. Like, even look at the radio connector. Look at the detail. Like, it's awesome to get all this detail with just a helmet and goggles. And then the real reason I took the helmet off is because everybody needs to see that iconic Duke. Look at that. No, definitely not Channing Tatum, but just straight up all-American soldier. Jawline looks like he can cut some glass. He's got a little scar on his cheek and everything. Just awesome. The detail is insane. That's why I love Sideshow Collectibles, Hot Toys. I wish they would come back and start making more G.I. Joe ones. He does have a Duke patch there. It says U.S. Army there. Oh, wait, he even has, was it an airborne pin right there? Looks like it. Somebody might know the exact pin that's supposed to be. If you do know that pin, comment in the comments. I would like to know. Get the flag patch on that side, which looks great. G.I. Joe on that side because you got to represent. And all these are like clips work. All this soft goods are just insane. Like this little clip opens up. Inside there's a grenade. And these pouches are all individually, you know, Velcroed. But let me grab one of these that actually looks like it's ready to fall out. Come on. Come on. And when stuff goes in pouches, they go in pouches. So he has a whole strap of these grenades. The detail is phenomenal. Like I really like what they do to their figures. So if you're getting a Hot Toys or Sideshow Collectibles figure, you're not going to be disappointed with the detail. Articulation is really, really good. You know, you get all that nice motion and stuff like that. All the straps just look good. And then his hands, he comes with multiple hands with the gloves. It's great. Look at the vein in his forearm. Sculpted in there. Even where this patch is, this flips up. It's a little pouch. You can actually put stuff in. His arms get some really good motion. Like the bodies that they use on these, you can get these figures posed like amazingly. I mean, the only thing that would restrict them is their clothes. So we get his arms out. Then he has a lot going on down here. And I'm not talking about here, but I'm talking about the belts and stuff. So all these are straps. The knife, look at that beautiful texture on the handle. Blades all nice and silver. Just pops right in. It's got this giant backpack. All that's in here is the padding still. That because anytime you get like figures that have like bags, Sideshow fills them with like a paper. So has all like the molly straps on it and everything. Full functioning zippers as well. Actually, this one may not be a zipper. It looks like a draw. Yeah, these are like pull tight like straps, but you got a full functioning zipper right here and right here. Love a little handle on there. It's a very awesome. And then he has all these pouches. All the pouches are functional, guys. Look at this. Holds a full magazine. Beautifully sculpted. It has the round end on the magazine showing. That's fantastic. And those are all filled pouches right there. This is an extra pouch. There's nothing in it. It has the molly straps that are usable. And then the zipper actually is functional as well. Another pouch. What's he got in this pouch? Come on. That's pretty awesome. That's actually front grip for a rifle. I don't know if it's really supposed to go in this pouch, but they put it in there and it fits. That's pretty awesome. But all these pouches that are on here are actually strapped. They're like intertwined in the molly straps. If you're familiar with military gear, molly straps are like on everything. So you can like basically customize and set up your pouches however you like, which makes things so convenient. Then his pants, just that olive green. It's got some pockets, front pockets. He's got strapping for his pistol, which we'll get into that. He's got the really awesome riveted looking knee pads. And then we get into his boots. And the boots are just, they do a great job with the boots. Like, look at that sculpt. The paint apps on these are just insane. They look like, you know, they're not just super clean boots. This isn't a Ken doll we're talking about. These are big boy toys. So what do we start with first? Do we go with the rifle or do we go with the pistol? Let's go with the pistol. So this pistol has a strap right here. What's this? Extra magazine for the pistol. Get that bullet painted on there. And even the tip of the bullet is painted. Now, out of the three that we got, this was the more completed of them. That's okay. Let me get this. This gun is awesome. All the paint on it. Does it slide? Oh, what? Yes, it does. Slides back. Magazine just slides into there. Just like a pistol would be, you know, how it would work, how it would function. And that's cool too, because when I don't know if you guys saw it, when I took the pistol out, this loosens up to slide the pistol out, and then when you put it back in, you just tighten it back down. That's what I'm talking about. All these like straps and stuff are intertwined. Now this guy, he just clips in. Let me see if I can do this. So I had to actually turn the camera off because it was a little bit of a challenge, because you got these little clips. Like, look at, they function like the real clips, but you have to really get in there, and it took a little bit because I didn't want to break it. This is the rifle he comes with. That's gorgeous. As I'm dropping it, but the only reason it drops is because, seeing it still, when I first got these, this part was off. There's a port. It almost looks like it was glue there, but this just pops right in. So it might need a little glue. I'm not too sure, but you can, fully functional, slide out stock. Even the EOTech, slide across the rails. Even the sights, all this stuff is actually slides around like it should. Oh, even this part. That's awesome. What? This is insane. All right. So this is a fully customizable, looks like a scar, if I'm not mistaken. And check that out. The rail system is on point. You can remove the grenade launcher if you don't want it on there. You just slide it on if you want it on there. And it's open. That's where those grenades actually pop in from his chest up here. This will pop in. Magazine slides out. Don't know why there's tape there. Maybe to help it stay up in there. I'm not too sure. I'll let Kevin mess around with that, as it's his figure. Don't want any more surprises with this figure. But that's a beautiful gun. It's so awesome. Like, yes, you get, you know, we remember G.I. Joe really dealing with like laser rifles and stuff like that. That's cool they came with them, but I love the fact that, hey, he is a soldier. Let's get him some modern weaponry. Like, that's a beautiful gun there. And this figure overall is just an amazing figure. You know, it makes me want to be like, man, I should have just got the lot by myself. But no, we can't be greedy piggies, you know, when it comes to collectibles all the time. So I'm very happy I got Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes out of the deal. So this Duke is fantastic. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, you gotta have them in their collection. If you're a Sideshow Collectible fan, you need to start gobbling up these G.I. Joe figures if you're a G.I. Joe fan. Or even a Sideshow Collectible fan, because I'm sure you can use mix and match some of the parts, because that's sort of what happened why I didn't get a complete Storm Shadow. The guy selling it's like, oh, I used his parts for other custom. I'm like, man, who takes these $150 figures and breaks them down and makes customs out of them? That sums up my review of the 1/6 scale Sideshow Collectible G.I. Joe figure Duke. Duke, the iconic G.I. Joe. And if you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, subscribe. And anybody that hasn't already, hit that bell notification so you know when I upload a new video. And as always, I want you all to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.